It is wonderful to be with you today. Becky, my name is Wendy. I am a usual teacher here, but I've been out on medical leave for quite some time, and I'm back now and stronger than ever. Well, we're working back to some movement back and everything, but it is wonderful to be with you guys today. So like I said before, we're going to do a restorative class. So if you've never done one before, it's almost like an assisted nap. It's just a beautiful way to really meditate and bring your energy level down. And placing the body in different poses enables you to invite that parasympathetic system online to help you really rest and digest. So our focus today is going to be on Anahata, which is our heart chakra. It is right at the center of your chest. It is kind of that gateway between our lower three energy centers and then our upper three energy centers. So we always lead with our heart. It's kind of the thing that balances us between our physical body and our spiritual body. So we're going to get started with our first mini meditation. And so we're going to set up into a supported Baddha Konasana. So I'm going to have you guys grab your strap. And let me do mine. Just and we're going to take that strap and wrap it around your body. So it's like a big, and then create a little bit of a tie through the loops. So you're going to bring it all the way around and then create a loop. And you want it nice and big still. Okay. From here, we are going to take our blocks and we're going to set them up. So they have one on the side, one up high like this. And then I want you to lay your bolster over it. And then we're going to take one blanket on either side to support your arms. So your bottom's going to be on the mat. You're going to rest straight back onto that bolster. It's going to be like an incline, like a nice incline. Oh, the bolster goes on the blocks. The bolster goes on the blocks. Yep. So you're making like a little heel top. Right. And then have the bolster. Yep, the strap is still wrapped around you. Gently sit back. And then we're going to come into Baddha Konasana feet. So soles of the feet are going to come together. Knees are going to be nice and wide. So as you get your feet into the strap, then you can tighten it up so that you have that nice draw in. Your legs are supported, so you don't have to feel like you're really like holding them up. The strap does the work. So just kind of give yourself a little bit of playtime and find that tension just a little bit that feels comfortable. Is that okay, Betsy? Yeah. Okay, and then lay yourself all the way down. So the strap is just there to help hold your legs in and up. Okay, so bring the soles of your feet together, and then let your knees just open. Strap. Tim, that feel all right? Yeah, it looks perfect. Just like that. Slide it over your head. There we go. And then you lengthen your feet. So bend your knees and open your feet out. Keep the hand on the inside of your thighs. And let your arms rest down onto either blanket. Just if you want a little bit more support there, or Kim, I'm gonna put yours under your lap. Just to be extra support. All right, so I think we come together, you okay, Sheila? Do you need any extra support? Okay. All right. As we begin this practice of Anahata, I invite you, while you are laying right there, to turn your palms facing up. We're going to go to a little mudra called Hiridara Mudra. It just invites energy in. And so I want you to bring your index finger and curl it to the base of your thumb, like you're making a little snail. So it looks kind of like a snail wrapped up in your thumb. And then take your middle finger and your ring finger together, place the tips of them on your thumb. And then the pinky is just lifted. And then allow your arms to rest down. And start coming into your breath. The heart chakra embodies our ability for self-love. An open, healthy heart looks like compassion, charity, kindness. You love without expectations and receive all of life with gratitude. A closed heart chakra will be cold, judgmental, isolated, narcissistic, jealous, possess destructive habitual tendencies, and you have an inability to develop deep relationships. The cleansing of this chakra can be to clear stagnant avidya or past trauma, inviting in forgiveness and healing to face the future with a greater capacity to express our emotions and abundantly receive all that life has to offer. As we begin this nice first hold, take a deep breath in, let it out your mouth. For the next 10 rounds of breath, we're going to practice a modification of Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. On your inhale, I want you to imagine just the breath coming in the right nostril. As you exhale, imagine it coming out the left nostril. Then on the second cycle, inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. So continuing that pattern, I invite you to drop in and to find that deep green energy that focuses right in the center of your chest. Begin with a voice of compassion, a heart of love, an act of kindness. There's only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved. The universe operates through dynamic exchange. Giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. And our willingness to give that which we seek, we keep the abundance of the universe circulating in our lives. In this opening pose of offering, what can you give away during this practice in order to receive more love? your mouth. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then with as little effort as possible, begin to make your way up to easy seat or Sukhasana. Take a minute while you are in Sukhasana to just notice the energy switch in your body, or release the band. Let everything just kind of fall away. And then just notice from head to toe how that opening felt. For our next position, we're going to come into a half supported Janusirasana. As you guys are bringing your energy back in, I'm going to move your bolsters around and your blocks. Bring them to the front this time. So we opened up that front body. Now we're going to work the back side of the heart. So you guys can remove that belt. We're not going to use that again. And then I want you to come to a half Janusirasana. So we're going to extend the right leg out first, nice and long, and then we're going to bring the left leg in towards the midline. Your foot is going to rest against your thigh. We're going to place a blanket underneath that bent knee. And then if you want a little bit more comfort while you're sitting, you can also level up the blanket underneath you if you want a little bit more support on your backside. So then open up with that right leg. We're going to bring the block in front of us so that we can rest our chest onto the bolster. So you got it. Yep. No, this foot's going to be on the floor. Oh, that's yep. And then we're just going to bring the blocks in just to give it height. You can decide how high you want it. You can turn the bolster sideways for more height, or flat if you want to go a little bit deeper. And then that's what you're doing, Gina. Yep. Yep. Bend that leg forward. And then you rest your chest down onto the bolster. And like I said, if you want to turn the bolster up so it feels more comfortable, do that either way. All right, that's okay? Yeah. Okay. All right, so come to this next half Janusirasana. We won't be here as long because we're going to switch sides in the middle. So I invite you to lower your forehead towards your block. Just let everything feel soft and supported. Start noticing the energy, which now comes out the back side of the body. Your heart is kind of straight down. Come to the second meditation. The flow of life is nothing other than the harmonious interaction of all the elements and forces of existence. Our hearts are continuously circulating blood through our body. If it stops pumping, the blood changes color, begins to coagulate, and stagnates. In a similar manner, the energy surrounding our heart chakra is a constant and dynamic exchange of giving and receiving. Because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy, if you stop the flow of either, you interfere with nature's intelligence. As you are bowing forward, I pose the question, what can your heart humbly receive from the universe? easily as possible, we're gonna switch to the other side, extending that right leg out just a little bit, maybe give it a little wiggle. Everybody focus for a minute. To that question, what can you receive humbly from the universe in this book? Well, let's just come to both legs. Take just a moment, you know, still. The next round, we're gonna do a supine twist. So we're gonna do it two different ways for each side. So I want you to just slide forward just a little bit, enough so that you're completely on your mat. Come off of your blanket. Bring your bolster over to the right side. And so and then we're gonna have a blanket on the right side as well for our head. And then I want you to bend your knees and roll over onto your right side. So kind of like you're curling up in your bed. And then we're gonna take that bolster, we're gonna slide it right up underneath our heart space, right underneath your armpit. So you're gonna rest down. Your chest is gonna rest totally on the bolster, and then your head's gonna come all the way to the floor behind you. Does that make sense? So your head is, so if you were laying straight on the bolster, like if this were my bolster, would be right up here underneath that right side. And then your body, your head's gonna rest down. So you're, Sheila, look up. So you're like this. So the bolster is resting on that side, and then your head is behind the bolster. Does that make sense? So bring your head back more. Yeah, and then just rest your head down. Does that make sense? Yep. Your arm. Your arm can be above you to support your head. Your blocks underneath. Side sleep. Heaviness. The shape of the seam from your added weight. Its inability to even hold one more drop of water. And begin twisting. Start at the bottom and work your way to the top. Expunge all the excess. Let all the liquid fall away to the earth. Now imagine twisting in the opposite direction from top to bottom. When you are finished, how has that towel changed? Does it feel lighter? Does the shape return? Is it able to assist in drying again? Thus it is as we twist out that blocked energy from parts. Sometimes just one wringing helps. Other times we must repeat the process multiple times and add heat. Through the twisting, can you feel your heart space release? Up just enough that you can slide that bolster down in between your knees this time. You're gonna place it right in between your legs. You're gonna let a little bit of height. And from here, we're gonna take the body, we're still rolling towards that right side, but we're gonna open the chest up to the left. Let your right arm come all the way to the floor. You can put your arms in cactus, or if it feels better, open them out to a T. You reach release. Heart, twist. And you pinpoint some of those things that keep you bound up. And let your breath lift them away. Back to your mat. And then slowly rise to easy. Your time. Okay, those few more. Again, from your nose to your toes. You have everything feeling up there. Our final pose before our Shavasana, we are going to come into a puppy pose or an assisted child's pose. So for this one, I'm gonna have you guys bring your bolster behind you. So it's going to rest on the back sides of your legs. So if you come to your tabletop, bring the bolster right behind you. And then your knees are going to sit back onto the bolster. So you'll stay up nice and high. And then with your blocks, bring them forward. Also, and blanket under your knees. Good job. You guys are already there. Nice job. A blanket under your knees for support. And then with your blocks out in front of you, gently drape your heart forward. So this is where you can adjust to what works best for you. Your arms can rest onto the blocks, or maybe your arms rest farther and your head comes down onto the block. Yogi choice, we're just melting that heart. So I want you guys to notice your heart sinking towards the floor, making almost that nice concave shape into your spine. So your heart is really stretching down. Let the arms slide forward just a bit. And to rest. The more you give, the more you will receive. Because you will keep the abundance of the universe circulating in your life. In fact, anything that is of value in life only multiplies when it is given. That which doesn't multiply through giving is neither worth giving nor worth receiving. If through the act of giving you feel you have lost something, then the gift is not truly given and will not cause increase. If you give grudgingly, there is no energy behind the giving. Reflect here on the condition of why you give. Are there conditions or expectations? Are you looking for a return on your investment? No judgment here. Just notice the intent behind your giving. the belly. Page your arms towards underneath your shoulders and then yourself up. Remove the bolster from behind your knees and then fly around onto your body. Bring the blanket out from underneath us. And then just take that minute to rest and digest. Noticing the sensations in your body. You can create a roll with the blanket. Take the blanket and lay it so it's long ways on your mat. And then put your block on the second height above the head of the roll. And then option, if you would like, you can bring the bolster underneath your knees this time. So it will sit underneath. We're going to come to a supporting fish. Make sure that blanket is at the base of your spine. You're going to roll all the way down. We're going to finish opening that heart space. Arms are going to come along the side, and then the blanket can go, oh, I guess I'm kind of short, but so your head may rest on the blanket, or if you want, you can put your head on a block. Your choice, whatever feels best. And then again, arms are going to open out to the side. If that is too intense, you're going to bring some blocks. Underneath your arms. The most important thing is to make the intention. And you're giving and receiving the intention should always create happiness for the giver and receiver. Because happiness is life-sustaining and therefore generates increase. The return is directly proportional to the giving. It is unconditional within the heart. That is why the act of giving has to be joyful. The frame of mind has to be one in which you feel joy in the very act of giving. And the energy behind the giving increases many. gently roll to one side, just enough so you can get the blanket up from underneath. You're gonna put up for now. I want you to take your blanket, let it unroll, and then just make one little roll. So it just barely folds over, and then we're gonna tuck it behind our head so that that roll is right at your neck, and then your rest of your head is resting on that blanket. Resting fully. Which embodies love and beauty, all that's feminine and sacred in this world. She brings a spirit of love and kindness, not only to others, but to herself. So as we finish up this together, maybe invite in that sense of love and purpose, and acceptance and joy. Let that resonate in your heart as you find rest. Side, side. And just stretch your legs out long. Give your arms a little bit of a lift off the earth. And then holding your knees into your chest, roll over to your right or left side. Just pause here for a moment. To the right side, our left part, that's left side part is reaching up. So take a deep breath in and then rise with new love in your heart to easy seat. Invite your eyes to stay heavy. Bringing hands to heart center. We're going to place our thumbs in between our first fingers, representative of the love, the extra space we've created in our heart, bringing those hands to the center. Even the thought of giving, the thought of blessing, or a simple prayer has the power to affect others. As we move into our day, can you bring your focus back to that green swirl of energy in your chest? And remember the simple thought that there is quite enough love. Namaste. Well, it's your week going in a good direction and green. Yep. Green or pink, either one, sometimes pink. Visualizing pink. Yeah, yeah, so the green and pink are the colors of the art.
And the essential oil that I'm.
It is a blend called Purify.
That before. So fun. Somewhere still.
And that's like, I have so many different ones that I'm just like,
Yeah,
let's be good, what is,
yeah, I did the essential oils for a while. And
my cousin like got me started with them. Everything like,
some of them only very
agreed.